Hello friends, in the previous lecture we studied what is the data type, what is the types of data type and what is the subtype of that data type. And in previous lecture I told you that we will see through an example in next lecture. So today we are going to discuss on the examples of numeric type. There are eight type there is eight subtypes of this numeric type. We will see first four in this video, and in the, and in second video we will see this remaining four. So first see this example of the byte. Now what is byte? Byte is a smallest container range in between minus 128 to plus 127. Example, byte small is equal to 120, and use of this byte is when you are sure the number is tiny. So let's see first example. I will explain this example step by step. So see carefully. Here you can see the very first word is byte. This one. Okay. Byte is a data type in Groovy that can store small integer values. It uses 8 bytes, which means the range of values it can hold is from 128 to minus 128 to plus 127. Then next we write this single level is equal to 100. Here we are declaring a variable named as single level. Here we have declared this variable and we are assigning it the value 100. See this. Since 100 is within the valid range of a byte, this assignment work perfectly. Okay. Then we have byte max signal is equal to 127. This creates another byte variable called as max signal and stores the value 127. Here 127 is maximum positive value byte can hold, and here you can see byte minimum signal is equal to minus 128. This declares a variable named min signal and assign it the value minus 128. This is the lowest negative value a byte can represent. So now we have a clear define the upper and lower limit of the byte data type. So finally we have the statement here, this one, println signal level dollar signal level. The keyword this println you can see here means print a line, it display output on the console, and inside the bracket here, inside the bracket we have a string signal level dollar signal level. The dollar sign, yeah, this one, the dollar sign is called string interpolation. It means the actual value stored in the variable signal level. The signal level will be inserted into the string since signal level is 100. since signal level is 100. The string become signal level 100. So the when we run the program, the output showing here, signal level 100. In this way, we have covered an example of the byte. Then what is second one? Second one is short. Why we use this short? It slightly bigger, a range between minus 30,278 to 30,276. Yes, 67. 767. It is useful for small counters. So let's see this example of the short. Now let me explain this example. See this first line and the first word, short. What is short? Short is a data type. It can store integer value using 16 bits because it uses 60 bits. The range of the value it can hold is from minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. So here short product code is equal to 32,000. Here we declare a variable name as product code. Here we have declared this variable name as product code of the type of short, and we assigning it the value 32,000 here. Since 32,000 is within the valid range of a short, this assignment works correctly. Then we have short discount code is equal to minus 1,500. This create another short variable called discount code and short and stores the value minus 1,500. Negative value are also allowed in the short range, so this is valid. And finally we see the statement print ln. The keyword print ln means the print line, and I already explained what is the meaning of this dollar. This dollar is interpolation. It means the actual value stores in the variable product code will be inserted into the string. Since product code is 3,000 32,000, so when the program runs, the output shown in the console is product code is 32,000. Okay, in this way I have explained the example of the short. Then what is next? Next is int, means integer. It is most common type, range up to 2 billion and perfect for everyday numbers. Here we have example. Here you can see the first word int is stand for integer, and it is a data type in Groovy that can store whole number. It uses 32 bits, which means the range of the value it can hold is very large. Next, this int employee count is equal to 1500. This declares a variable named as employee count of the type int and assign it the value 1500. So now the number of the employees is stored in the variable. Then we have int total hours is equal to employment count multiplication 8. Here we are declaring another integer variable called total hours. On the right hand side we are multiplying employee count by 8, and the symbol, this symbol is multiplication operator. Since employee count is 1500, the calculation becomes 1500 multiply by 8, that's equal to 12,000. So the variable total hours now stores the value of 12,000. Finally here we can see the statement println. It displays the output on the console. So let's run that. Here you can see total work hours is 12,000. So in this way we have covered integer type. Then what is next? Next is long. Here long is a data type that can store very large whole number. It can 64 bits, which means the range of value it can hold is extremely large in uh, in lakhs also. So here you can see we write long word population. Here we have declared this variable and this number of that word population. So here you can notice this letter L at the end. This L tell Groovy that the number should be treated as a long type because the value is too large for an integer. So now the variable word population stores the number 8 billion. Then here we have long second in year 365L multiply by 24 multiply by 60 and multiply by 60. This declares another long variable called second in year. And on the right side here we are performing a calculation. First 365L represents the number of days in a year written as a long value. Then multiply by 24, which is the number of hours in a day, and multiply by 60, which is the number of minutes in an hour. And here multiply by 60 is again which is the number of second in a minute. So when you run this, you can see this world population is this amount. So in this way we have covered the 4 subtypes of the numeric type. So in next lecture we will discuss on remaining 4 types. So yeah, practice it as you can. it will become easy when you practice a lot. Thank you.